My name is Tiffany Case. I am the academic specialist here at the Human Rights Institute at Kean University, and today I'm going to give you a virtual tour of our 2020 show, Art as Witness. So this exhibition was originally displayed at the Chelsea Gallery from the School of Visual Arts in New York City. The show's curators are Francis D. Tommaso, who is the director of SVA Galleries, as well as Steve Brodner, who is an SVA faculty member and also a contributing artist to the show. Kean University adapted this show to our space with 66 pieces and 6 posters, which are artist quotes from the original exhibition as well. The first topic I want to talk about that is discussed in this exhibition is American politics. And one of the key contributors to this show is also one of the show's organizers, Steve Brodner, that I mentioned before. This here is our central piece right here when you enter the gallery space, called The Court of King Donald I. And as you look at this piece, you will recognize more and more faces from Donald Trump's administration as well as his family. While many of the pieces in this exhibition discuss the Trump administration, there are also a lot of other areas of American government that our exhibition talks about. Right behind me is one of my favorite pieces by R.O. Blackman called Presidential Steals, which talks about different policies in the executive branch. In addition, we do have a piece by Oliver Munday, who talks about Brett Kavanaugh, and Christoph Niemann, who has a really moving piece on American symbolism as well, the American flag. Another key topic that is discussed in this exhibition is feminism and women's rights. And I wanted to point out this piece by Olympia Zagnoli, How to Fix Feminism, which is one of my favorite pieces from the show. We also have art by Frances Jetter and Melinda Beck, which comment on women's rights as well. Something very relevant in today's conversation on American society is racial injustice. And I wanted to point out these 2 pieces by illustrator Andre Carrillo. So this piece right here is a major piece entitled Black Lives Matter. As we know, Black Lives Matter has become a global movement, started in 2013, and the piece right next to it is entitled Systemic Racism. Another major topic covered in the show is illegal immigration. So the art behind me is by Chloe Sheff, Sue Coe, and Rob Rogers. One topic that is very relevant to American society today is gun violence as well as gun control as a whole. I wanted to point out this piece by Adele Rodriguez entitled Guns in America. And I want to point out how effective the artist was at illustrating a topic giving as little information as possible. Art Spiegelman and Melinda Beck both discuss these issues as well in the show. We have a few pieces in this exhibition that talk about climate change and environmentalism. And I wanted to point out this piece, one of my favorite pieces from the show, by Joe Ciardiello. It is entitled Polar Bears. We also have a piece by Sue Coe that talks about mass extinction of animals due to human activity. One of my favorite aspects of the Human Rights Institute shows is that we get to involve Kean students, because that is our ultimate goal, to have Kean students experience the art and also interpret what the art means. This is kind of an ancillary exhibition, but a very important part, entitled Type as Witness, which is a riff off of Art as Witness. It was curated by Professor Denise Anderson from the Michael Graves College. There are 12 pieces here. Each of them is done by a student in the Robert Bush School of Design. So these typography students were able to synthesize kind of what they learned in the classroom and contribute to a professional show. We are here at the end of our virtual tour, and I wanted to mention these pieces behind me, which are pretty integral to the exhibition and the themes of the exhibition. So behind me are 3 large pieces. 2 of them are by Milton Glaser, who is a very famous graphic designer who created the I Love New York logo. These pieces were done for the New York subway system, and he worked with the School of Visual Arts to create them, and he really had a plan to use art to unite a divided nation. In addition, this piece right here is by Idel Rodriguez, Rise Up, which also really fits the theme of art as a tool for creating change in your world. So I think these actually really exemplify the entire theme of the exhibition. It is understanding problems in the world and using art to address them.